Okay, I'm only appearing in this video on the condition that I also have equal rights to broadcast it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yes.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
As long as that's on the record. I'm Radio Free Mormon. This is Peter Bleakley.
This is Nemo the Mormon.
And that's Nemo the Mormon. Huh? Everybody's watching us now.
They are. Yeah, the whole restaurant, in fact.
And you're asking me about my predictions?
Yeah, so where do you think things are going in the next couple of years?
Oh, in the next couple of years, it's hard to say because there's such a struggle, I think, that's going on at the top. And everything that I've seen denotes that, or connotes that. I can never keep those straight. But yes, because somebody will say one thing and then somebody will say another thing, and they're fighting and they're fighting. And I suppose whatever side the younger apostles are on is the one that will prevail ultimately. But I still have to say that if the past is predictor of the future, no matter what the most ridiculous and bad move I could imagine would be, the church will outstrip my imagination. It's true, because so many times I thought I could not have imagined that bad a decision. Yet the church does it time and time again. There are more things that are coming down the pike, at which I'm not at liberty to speak, about investigations being done into the church, continuing by the SEC. I know that they are continuing, I believe they are continuing their investigation. I believe the IRS is continuing their investigation, and there are other violations in addition to the 13Fs that are ongoing.
I mean, to have the presiding bishopric appear in New York Times, whatever it was, baiting Wall Street Journal, baiting the IRS, boasting about how they only put our entire assets of $1 million on their tax returns. You can't do that publicly and not be riling someone up.
It was Elton Budge that said, we put that, we simply wanted to indicate that we did not feel we were obliged to fill out the form. All right,
I mean, you can't have that go unpunished, you know, even if they've been trying to play it down, surely, you know, they're just so naive. It's like when the presiding bishopric were interviewed after the first revelations about Inside Peak, and they were saying, yeah, well, the reason we're hoarding this money in Wall Street is in case there's another Wall Street crash. It's like,
it's a good idea,
isn't it? What the Wall Street crash was.
It's a cunning plan.
Where you hoard the money in stocks and shares and then it disappears.
Right,
I mean,
it's worthless.
Absolutely crazy.
It's the most amazing hubris that the church displays, that they are above the law, that they make the law.
Which they do in Utah, but they don't realise they don't rule the show everywhere else. Right. And that's what's going to start biting in the bum now, I think.
Yes, if great tragedy teaches us anything, it's that that level of hubris will ultimately be rewarded with the fall.
So your prediction for the next few years is the church will fall due to its hubris?
No, that it won't fall. I think it won't be able to get away with it as much anymore, because it's more and more becoming public, and people are seeing it, and we've got the great people at the Widows Might Project who are investigating and exposing this. There's a report that's coming out soon that says that not only, I've been reviewing it a bit. Once again, my association with the Widows Might is only to review stuff and make sure it's simple enough for somebody as uneducated in finance as I am can understand it. The layperson can understand it. But there's apparently not just a 13F, apparently there's a 13G.
Ooh, whatever that means.
This isn't going to go up right away. It won't go up before, it should be the next few days that this goes up. 13G says that, of course, 13F says that if you have more than $100 million invested in the U.S. stock market, then you have to file the 13Fs. 13G is like it, but different. It says if you own more than 5% of any single company,
you have to declare it.
You have to report that, and the church has run afoul of that on a number of occasions too.
Okay.
And it wasn't addressed in the order from the SEC, so it probably was not investigated or seen. But now that it's coming out, who knows? It may. I don't think the IRS is done with the church yet.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Well, exciting.
Because I think that what's going to come out, having heard from some people who are well placed to know, is that the church actually was involved in all this 13F stuff for more reasons than just keeping the members in the dark about the total assets the church had. It was also in order to avoid certain tax laws.
Okay, so there will be overlap with the tax stuff.
Certainly might be. And it could be criminal.
Well, let's hope the audio on this comes through well. I grabbed my phone halfway through to see if I can get a better recording of the audio because it's quite loud in here.
So those are my predictions.
I love that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
President Nelson lives long enough to do a perp walk.